Thank you, Keith. Thank you all for having Karen, my wife Karen, and I here today. And today I'm a bit out of my element. I believe everything you people believe. We raised our son believing that, and I better look at this thing here. The time, but on August 6, 2011. Karen and I and our family began to live the rest of our lives. And up until that time, I was like a lot of Americans. Like I said, I believe everything y'all believe. I know what you believe, the Oath Keepers, all of you. Me and my son, Aaron, been on y'all's side before he died, everything. But I mostly complained. I'm embarrassed to say it took the death of my son to make me step up. And in the days and the weeks and months that followed, you asked, why would I speak to you or be allowed to speak to you today about the military or what happened in Afghanistan? Because in the days and the weeks and the months that followed, the shoot down of Extortion 17 by a Taliban farmer, Karen and I began to discover, and you should know, that the greatest military in the history of the world and the most elite assault force that the world has ever seen is being made defenseless in Afghanistan by the Obama administration and by high-ranking military officers and the Department of Defense. Now, how does that tie in? It's all the same game, folks. Our military has been made defenseless. We're being made defenseless right here. America is being perceived as weak today abroad. But the strange thing is that the more that America is being perceived weak abroad, the Obama administration, the United States Congress, the Department of Homeland Security, NOAA, the IRS, the Social Security Department are arming themselves for a war against who? The American citizens. Now, what is going on? We know what they're after. Nothing is about our safety and security. The attack on the Second Amendment is not about the safety and security of Americans. As the pastor said a while ago, the right to life stated by our founders included the Second Amendment. The right to life says that you have a right to bear firearms or missiles or whatever to protect your life. But the founders, thinking that they had not been clear enough, then wrote the Second Amendment. And let me tell you something. I know I'm talking to the choir, but all the other amendments and the rest of the Constitution depend and rely on the Second Amendment of the United States. And they know, and when I talk about they, I'm talking about our enemy inside the continental United States, okay? My son had the Gadsden flag on his truck. It's still on his truck today that sits inside his wife's garage in Virginia Beach. Aaron was that man, and many men and women every day go on foreign soil to fight an enemy and leave behind them what they love more than what they hate in front of them. The Republic and the Constitution that allows them and their families to be free. And it is under attack and under assault like it has never been by a despot in the White House and by people who elected him. And I'll tell you right now today, despots, foreign and domestic, the Constitution that the men and women fight for, that they take an allegiance to, stands for foreign enemies and domestic enemies. And these men and women today on foreign soil have a domestic enemy in the United States of America. And it's just not President Barack Obama. There are many on the right, there are many on the left. As I said a while ago, it's not about safety. It's about trickery, deceit, and control. The United States is third in murders across the world. Third highest. So you would think they want to control our guns, right? But if you remove Chicago, Detroit, D.C., and New Orleans, the United States is fourth at the bottom in murders in the world. So they know the facts, and we know that every agenda that they push is built on lies and deceit. So today, Florida legislatures, you owe it to the citizens of Florida to defend the United States Constitution, to make sure that American citizens' rights are protected. Legislators of Florida, you owe it to the men and women from Florida who have volunteered to go over there and try to fight a primitive enemy that has been made formidable because of our government's refusal to allow our warriors to fight. You owe it today to those warriors who have given it all and who have left their blood on a foreign field so that the rights, volunteered, so that the rights of Americans throughout this republic and in Florida, I'm talking about Florida warriors now, that the rights of Florida citizens will be protected under the Constitution of the United States that's founded on our inalienable rights before an almighty God. Legislatures, we must support you, but you must have the courage to do what is right under the 10th Amendment and protect the citizens of Florida today and from now on. Thank you.